Armed personnel stand watch as a vehicle carrying Jimmy Lai arrives for another hearing at a Hong Kong court in November. The pro-democracy publisher is on trial for national security charges, in a case that his international lawyers and foreign governments say is politically motivated. Lai was one of at least 50 media workers imprisoned for their work in China and Hong Kong as of December 1st, according to data from the Committee to Protect Journalists' 2024 prison census released this month. The group's chief executive, Jody Ginsburg, says Lai's case is emblematic.
Not just of the kinds of restrictions that we're seeing in Hong Kong, but more globally, in which journalists are being held under accusations of breaching national security.
Globally, at least 361 journalists were imprisoned for their work as of December 1st, and China held the most in custody. That ranking is not a shock for Yachia Wang, the China director at democracy advocate Freedom House.
It's not surprising because China has been at the bottom of the list for many years.
Analysts like Wang believe many more journalists could be behind bars in China, but their families are often afraid to talk publicly.
Anyone who, grew up in that environment, live in that environment, your first reaction is, of course, I'm going to comply with this order. Of course, I'm not going to tell the world what happened to my husband, what happened to my daughter.
China's embassy in Washington told VOA that Beijing protects freedom of speech. The achievements made in the development of China's news industry are obvious to all. Historically, international pressure has not been effective in pushing China to release journalists like Lai or the Uyghur writer Ilham Tohti, says Wang. But it can help ensure access to other rights like medical care.
When there's international attention, the prisoner guards treat them better. They are more aware that there might be consequences, so they don't be horribly abused to them.
The case of Lai in Hong Kong shows how quickly press freedom and other civil liberties can be lost, Ginsburg says.
The speed with which we can lose our freedoms is a really important takeaway from this report.
Hong Kong says it respects press freedom and the rule of law. But Ginsburg says the cases there should act as a lesson for democracies that press freedom can disappear. Liam Scott, VOA News.